You've felt it, haven't you? The harder you try to impress, the farther she seems to drift. Yet the guy who moves through life with unbothered focus suddenly has her leaning in. Curious, even chasing. What if that isn't luck, but a set of psychological levers you can learn to pull on purpose? Stay with me, because once you understand these rules, you'll stop begging for attention and start attracting it. Welcome to Stoicism Drive, where we turn timeless principles into unfair advantages in life and love. Today, I'll reveal 5 powerful shifts that flip the script so she starts pursuing you. Watch to the end, because I'm not just handing you tips, I'm giving you a blueprint to change the entire dynamic of your relationships. 1. Master the power of emotional control. Here's a truth most men never hear. She isn't chasing you, she's chasing the feeling she gets around you. When you spiral into jealousy, anger, or neediness, what happens? You hand your power over. You show that her words and moods can jerk your emotions around like a puppet on strings. And beneath the surface, that signals one thing: a man who isn't in command of himself. But when you remain calm, grounded, and deliberate, even when she tests you, you immediately stand apart from almost every other guy. Most men react, a rare few respond. Women are drawn to men who make them feel emotionally safe while still keeping a hint of intrigue. Emotional control creates both the steady anchor and the mysterious horizon. Use simple practices. Pause before replying. Breathe when you feel triggered. And choose the tone, not just the words, of your response. Communicate. I decide where my energy goes. That presence is magnetic. It makes her lean in to decode you, to figure out what you're about, to work for your attention because it isn't tossed around cheaply. 2. Stop broadcasting your availability. Tough question. When was the last time your actions basically said, "I've got nothing better to do than wait for you"? You might not use those exact words, but replying instantly every time, canceling your plans, or rearranging your life at the last minute sends the same message. Here's the reality. The chase is born from a little uncertainty. If she knows she has you on command, why pursue? Scarcity creates value. Diamonds aren't precious because they're everywhere. They're precious because they're rare. Your time works the same way. Stop being auto-available. Delay replies when you're focused. Keep your workout, your study block, your commitments. Let your schedule reflect a man with priorities. Invite her into your world instead of abandoning your world to orbit hers. When she senses that your time is earned, not assumed, she'll step forward to earn it. Practical shifts. Don't be the first to text every time. Don't break personal promises to yourself. And don't crowd your calendar around hers. Live first, share second. Watch how her interest rises to match the standard you set. 3. Become the source of challenge. Here's a secret that rarely gets spoken out loud. Genuine feminine desire loves a meaningful challenge. Not games, not cruelty, challenge, the feeling of gradual discovery. Think about the stories that capture attention. It's never the guy who dumps his entire soul on the table on day one. It's the man who reveals himself in chapters, clear, sincere, but not instantly complete. When everything is handed over up front, undivided attention, unlimited time, overexposed vulnerability, there's nothing left to explore. Curiosity dies, and with it, the chase. Be kind without being a pushover. Be open, but not overexposed. Share pieces of your world at a steady pace. And let your actions be the plot. Ask yourself, is she still discovering new facets of who I am, my values, my mission, my standards? If the answer is yes, you're cultivating the oxygen that fuels pursuit. Tactical ways to embody challenge. Keep promises to yourself, even when she tempts you to break them. Pursue hobbies that don't revolve around her, and say, "Not tonight. I'm up early training," when that's the truth. She'll respect the man who doesn't fold just to be liked. 4. Invest in purpose. Not just in her. This is where many men stumble. They make a woman the mission. It sounds romantic in movies, but in real life it drains attraction. Because deep down she doesn't want to be your purpose. She wants to join a man who already has one. Ask yourself, what wakes you up with energy? Are you building something bigger than a relationship, your fitness, your craft, your finances, your impact? A man on a path is difficult to distract. He's compelling because his attention is selective, it has weight. When your life has trajectory, your presence becomes irresistibly attractive, not just because she desires you, but because she longs to be part of a story that's going somewhere. Build the frame, your standards, your routines, your long-term goals. Let the relationship enhance that frame, not replace it. Concrete steps. Block non-negotiable time for your mission. Track progress weekly, and celebrate milestones that have nothing to do with dating. That's how you embody a principle of Stoicism. Control what you can. Commit to what matters, and let outcomes follow. 5. Be willing to walk away. The ultimate confidence, if you want a woman to chase you. You must have the strength to leave when respect fades, when boundaries get crossed, when effort disappears, when the situation becomes one-sided. Why? Because the willingness to walk communicates the highest form of self-respect. You're not terrified of losing her, because you never outsourced your worth to her approval. Most men stay, negotiate, and hope. The men who inspire pursuit step back quietly and let the absence speak. Distance creates contrast. Contrast reveals value. When she realizes your attention is not guaranteed, one of two things happens. She rises to meet the standard and reinvests, or she exits. Either way, you win, because you chose your dignity over your desperation. How to execute with grace. Speak your boundary once, calmly. If patterns don't change, reduce access to your time and energy without drama. Replace the space with your mission, your circle, your growth. The message is clear. I'm building with or without you. That's not a threat, it's a fact. Putting it all together, a woman doesn't chase the man who floods her with instant access and endless reassurance. She chases the man who knows his worth, lives with purpose, stays calm under pressure, offers a real challenge, and, when necessary, walks away. This isn't just dating advice, it's a life philosophy. When you become the kind of man who holds his ground, you stop chasing approval from women, from friends, even from society. That is freedom, that is power, and paradoxically, that's what draws people in. Ask yourself right now, which lever do I need to pull first? Emotional control, availability, challenge, purpose, or walking away? Pick one, apply it today, and stack the rest over the next few weeks. Watch how the energy in your interactions shifts. If this gave you real insight, don't just scroll away, tap like so more men can find this message. Subscribe to Stoicism Drive for weekly strategies that sharpen your edge in life and love. Drop a comment with the lever you're pulling first, and share this video with a friend who needs the reminder. Don't chase. Become. And when you become, the world does the chasing.